Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the first episode of my FIFA 16 Road to Glory career mode playing as QPR, Queen's Park Rangers. So, I want to make a deal with you here today. If this video can hit 1,000 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today. So, welcome to the Road to Glory career mode. I'm so delighted to show you it. Still thoroughly enjoying my Real Madrid and Manchester United, but I thought it was time. FIFA's been out a little while now. I think it's time to start the Road to Glory career mode. So we do sign up a lot of fantastic players in today's episode. Matter of fact, we have 23 minutes of transfer negotiations, obviously trying to scrape a couple of bargains. But if you don't want to watch all of it and just want to skip through the entire of the transfer negotiations, you're most welcome to skip to 22 minutes 50 seconds, 23 minutes, we'll have the first match in the Championship against Bristol City. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below, players you'd like me to sign. We don't have the January transfer window in today's, the August transfer window. We don't have deadline days, so whether or not we sign the players in the first window in August, we'll definitely try later on in January. But the board wants me to win the league title, and they want me to reach the round of 16 in the Domestic Cup. My main objective is to try and get promoted. We currently have 34 million in the bank. Obviously, QPR, probably nearly kind of realistic. QPR have a lot of wealthy owners. But I think this is going to be a really exciting career mode. Obviously, I want to do well in the league, and then of course maybe we can even have a cup run on our hands. But before we go into any transfer negotiations, first things first, I have to give my big main man Charlie Austin a contract. There's no way in hell I'm going to be letting him go in January for a free. But QPR have a very interesting squad, so we're basically going through here, loaning off the young players, putting the older players on the transfer list to clear out some of the dead wood of the side. But I think this is my strongest team before transfers. So we're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1. Feel really quite confident with this formation. Same with the 4-1-2-1-2. So we've got our big boy Charlie Austin up front, 77 overall. Phillips on the right. Fier at the cam. Junior Hoylett as the left centre mid. Sandro in the centre defensive mid park. Fowlin. We have Hall as centre back, Colker as the other centre back, bringing him back from his loan at Southampton. Didn't cost me overly that much, less than $1 million, and I feel like we're going to be giving him more game time at QPR. Anucci as well will be in the right back position, but I think so far that is my strongest team before transfers. But I've got a lot of quality players in my shortlist. I'm hoping we'll be able to sign some of them. Here are the squad roles as well. You're most welcome to pause and have a look. A lot of players at QPR do only have 1 year left at their contract. Rob Green as well. I want to be giving him a new contract. He's going to be my main goalkeeper. I'm looking to bring in a striker, a centre attacking mid, and maybe, well, most definitely a new right back. So we could quite possibly sign Callum Chambers, a decent player. Joe Gomez as well I'm looking into, but there's just a couple of names I'm spitballing. But we're going to try and re-sign some of these players on their contract. We don't overly have that much money, so we can't offer some of them their full wages. So maybe we can get some undercut fees for the youngsters, because they're getting a job at QPR. Like, I'm hoping they can do that. But my main objectives this season is obviously to win and get promoted. Now, I will be simulating not most, but some of the matches in the Championship, because my main objective is to get to Season 2, get into the Premier League, fight to not get relegated, and I think that's going to be where the majority of the fun is going to be, and especially in the Championship, there's like 40 or so games, so I will be simulating a fair few of them, just to let you know. But I will still be playing a hell of a lot of matches. I want to get a feel with the team, and I want to see how we go. I am playing on world class for this season, depending on how I go. Settings, it's this is actually my third career mode now, and I haven't actually done a road to glory style so far. I thought it's probably safe to put it on world class and then see how we do. If we start dominating the league absolutely within like a couple of matches, I might put the difficulty up, but I definitely will in Season 2 of the QPR career mode, when hopefully we get promoted. I reckon we will, but only time will tell. We'll put it up to legendary, I can promise you that much. But did the exact same thing as my Real Madrid in Manchester. But we've submitted bids for Embolo and Yuri Tielemans. Embolo, fantastic player, my Real Madrid career mode. I reckon it would be even better if we could play with him every single match. Obviously, he's coming fresh off the bench. He's kind of gone away in Season 2 with Ibra and Suarez and Aguero. But here's the shortlist. Yuri would be a nice placement. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, very interested in him. Francis Coquelin. Mikel, 77 overall, 28 years of age, 6 million, maybe we can pick him up. Eric Dyer, could be a nice addition. Joe Gomez from Liverpool, even though Ewan is quite good, I feel like, I don't know, Gomez, a little bit younger. Callum Chambers as well, Hector Bellerin will be hopefully one of my right or left backs. But I decided to have a look if there was any players up for transfer, see if I could pick up a deal. Gaz Inga from Southampton, 23 years of age, roughly worth around 1 million. We'll submit a cheeky bid, see if Southampton buy 900,000. Was curious to see if Chelsea would sell Lock Remy, and if Tottenham Hotspur were interested in selling Harry Kane. We do have 30 million, so we do have a little bit of money to play around with. Now, in regards to Remy, he's sort of down the pecking order a bit. Obviously, the former QPR man. Maybe he wanted to come back and revitalise his career. Falcao, Diego Costa, taking up the most first-team positions. But we're going to go into an offer for Hector Bellerin and Callum Chambers. We'll need a right-back more than anything. Depending on how much money I have left, we'll be able to go for Joe Gomez. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, 19 years of age. He does play for a prestigious club, as it says there. So if we can pick him up for 100 million, under 1 million, I would be happy. Putting in a bid for Martin Odegaard, 16 years of age. Absolute god. A 3 million bid. Most likely won't be able to sign some of these players because they have recently signed. Put a 1 million bid in for Jack Grealish, the Aston Villa man. Quite quality. Jordan Ibe as well, 19 years of age. A left winger from Liverpool. Submit a 3 million bid and see what we can come up with. James Wilson was an absolute god in my FIFA 15 Bolton Road to Glory career mode. Him with Enes Unal. I wouldn't mind bringing him back. Obviously, Enes Unal plays for Manchester City now. Quite interesting. Chelsea declined the bid and want a little bit more for Mikel. If we do sign him, we're going to have to give him a significant wage cut, but we do have an interesting group. What are they? Makalaka, that Russian team who Sammy Weta used to play for, but no one really stands out in our group. Hopefully we could break away and try to get as much money as possible. Don't have any interest in playing the friendlies. If I win or lose, whatever. It'd be a nice addition to get the money, but we'll see what happens. So to start things off, Phillips in the 18th minute makes it 1-0. Charlie Austin in the 30th. He makes it 3-0 in the 47th. We're 3-0 up. I'm assuming it's against a Turkish sort of team. Phillips makes it 4-0 and a quite comfortable victory. 4-0. Onucci receives an offer for Hull City, 76 overall, 28 years of age. Hang on a minute. His name's Onua, not Onucci. Where's the CH? My mistake if you guys have been correcting me earlier in the video. Nadim Onua, that's how you pronounce his name. I didn't even pick up on it, but it is 9 minutes into the video, so I'm assuming some people have corrected me. But yeah, it's Onua, not Onucci. I will remember that now. I was just reading, I was like, that doesn't... Onua, I think that's how you say his name. But Manchester United have accepted the bid. that we sent for James Wilson. Martin Odegaard and Jack Grealish are unfortunately unavailable. They do want more money for Hector Bellerin. Gaz Inga, 23 years of age, 1.2 million. Whether or not we sign him, we'll see. 6 million is quite a lot for Hector Bellerin. They might only accept 8 million. I will submit a bigger offer for Jack Grealish because I do believe he's a quality player. Also wouldn't mind signing a new goalkeeper. Jack Butland from Stoke City has been superb, especially in real life over the last couple of months. But we have another simulation match here. We managed to draw draw 2-2. I got Star Wars on the brain. That new trailer was fantastic, wasn't it? But Junior Hoylett and Austin managed to pick up a goal. So he's picked up 3 goals, Charlie Austin has, within 2 matches. Absolutely fantastic. Chelsea have come back and said they want 10 million for Mikel. I have counter-offered with a 7.5. Liverpool managed to accept the 3 million bid for Jordan Ibe, 19 years of age, left winger, would be a nice player to come fresh off the bench. Whether or not he's going to get much first-team game time if he does sign, we'll see. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, 19 years of age, centre mid, a awesome prospect for England, would be a pretty decent signing. We'll try to pick him up for a cheaper contract, putting 4,000 a week instead of 6. We're trying to skimp, scratch and scab, save as much money as possible. Arsenal have accepted the 5 million bid for Callum Chambers, 20 years of age. He's a right back, of course. Embolo, Basel managed to accept the bid, so Embolo could be coming to the club. Will be a superb partnership with Charlie Austin if we can, well, hopefully get him. Chelsea have countered and said they want 27 million for Remy, and there's no way in hell I'm going to be paying that much. And unfortunately, Joe Gomez is unavailable. So if we want to sign Odegaard, Gomez, and Jack Grealish, we're going to have to wait till January till they're available. Anderlecht managed to accept the bid for Yuri Tielemans, so hopefully he might be joining the club. Just going to submit a bid for Jack Butland, whether or not they accept. He's too valuable to them apparently. And Nader Manua, contract offer from Hull, 5 million. You can have him for 5 million. You can have him for 9, but we could quite be possibly signing James Wilson for 1.9 million. Would be a decent player, fresh off the bench. Aston Villa did manage to accept the offer for Jack Grealish. Hector Bellerin, Arsenal managed to accept the 8.5 million bid. Whether or not I get Hector Bellerin, I would prefer Chambers. Is a lot cheaper, of course, and is sort of English. I want to keep this sort of like English side vibe going. Gazinga, Southampton managed to accept the bid. Whether or not I pay for him, we've got enough goalkeepers as is. I'm quite happy to play Rob Green until he retires, maybe trading him on in January, depending on how well he plays. Chelsea, the counter, well, I did submit a 6 million bid. They did counter offer and said they would have him for 10. I counter offered with 7.5 and they accepted. But Mikel, 28 years of age, 77, would be an absolute key player in that centre defensive mid role. Whether or not he's going to accept a huge pay cut, I can't justify spending 100,000 on the wage. I'm much better off getting a cheaper quality player. Currently negotiating a contract with Jordan Ibe, left winger, 19 years of age. We're not going to be able to sign all these players, but I think negotiating with as many as possible to get close enough, because I'm not entirely sure if really Tielemans will sign, Embolo as well. Offering a contract here for Callum Chambers. We do need a right back. He would be cheaper than Hector Bellerin, but I would like a striker, a centre mid, and a right back. But we're currently negotiating here a contract. A couple of the players did come back and say that they wanted more money. I tried to skimp on the contracts a little bit. Mertens has left Napoli, the biggest transfer of the window so far, for 28 million. Has joined Napoli, but we have another European international match. We managed to win 4-0. Charlie Austin manages to score 2. Fier and Farlin managed to score 1 as well. So he scored, what, 6 was it? In the cup so far. So the first player we're going to sign of the FIFA 16 Road to Glory Queen's Park Rangers career mode is Yuri Tielemans for 14 million. The second player we'll be signing is James Wilson for 1.9 million. Did have to pay a little bit. Yuri as well is a fantastic player in my Manchester United. Obviously, I haven't been giving him overly much game time. He has been coming fresh off the bench, but I feel like these sort of players in Embolo and Yuri, especially in my Manchester United Real Madrid, will be good, and we'll get to play with them in later seasons. But the thing is, they just can't break into the first team. But in this QPR, I'm going to build the squad around them. It's going to be absolutely superb. So Yuri has joined the club. So guys, I just want to thank each and every one of you. I just want to take this little part of the video to thank everyone who's been liking, commenting, favoriting, and subscribing. I really do appreciate all the amount of support. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still enjoying doing YouTube. And yeah, I just want to say thank you. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, and I genuinely wouldn't be where I am as a YouTuber without your guys' support. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I really do mean it. Now, get away from this sappy sort of soft shit. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has joined the club, so we've signed 3 new players. Ruben as well, 19 years of age, 83 overall. He's worth 500,000. We haven't overly got that much money just yet. I would like to sign Embolo, but we'll just have to see how we go. But we have a match against Palmero. I did say Charlie Austin might have scored 6. He's actually scored 5. But unfortunately, guys, Jack Grealish has gone to Sheffield Wednesday for 3.9 million. We did offer them 3 million, but obviously Sheffield Wednesday will be a rival team in the league. But it's interesting to see that he went to them. We managed to win 2-0. Farah and Phillips. Farlin managed to face his former club. Mikel, unfortunately, didn't want to sign the contract, cutting his wage in half. Callum Chambers, 5 million. We signed a new right back, so we have 4 new players at the club. Whether or not we sign Jordan Ibe, we'll just have to see. But I'm going to bang smack Callum Chambers, 72 overall, 20 years of age. Will be a superb player. English right back, 6 foot. I think he's going to be doing well at the club. Yuri is worth 7.5. We did pay 14 million with him, which the thing is, he's not going to be a flop. Most definitely, he's a superb player. We're going to have to loan out some players here to Ipswich. Cherry, I think his name was. Yeah, we need the money. I would have actually probably transferred. Most of the players that are at QPR have recently signed, especially some of the older ones, so I do want to get rid of them. But we do have the final in the European National Cup against Makalaka. Oh, God, it's such a stupid name for a club. Maybe I'm just an ignorant Westerner. I don't know how to pronounce it. But regardless, we're 1-0 up here. Hopefully, we can make it 2-0 and get that additional prize money. 1-0 up. Manages to make it 2-2. And Charlie Austin in the 86th minute intercepts. And we managed to win the International Cup in Italy, and we managed to pick up a nice piece of money from the board, 2.7 million. So that just gives us enough money to get the one and only Embolo. So if you did look at the thumbnail, you would have actually, if you looked at it in depth, you would have seen Embolo and Yuri on the thumbnail. So that's a little bit of a spoiler. But don't forget, we've also signed Wilson, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Callum Chambers. So we'll have to fix up the squad here. Going to be going with a full 1-2-1-2. Embolo and Charlie Austin up front. Yuri Tielemans in the cam. Embolo's worth 9 million. We did have to pay 13, so we probably had to pay 4 million. Usually have to pay double of what they're worth. But Yuri and Embolo, we definitely, even if we did overpay in your opinion, you're most entitled to it. Max, this Kiwi bloke, 21 years of age, goalkeeper. Crow Combly. I think Combly. I don't know, we'll just call him Max. 21 years of age, free agent, looks alright. Whether or not we use him as a main goalkeeper, I doubt. He's not that highly rated, but if we pick up an injury, and because Rob Green is quite old, 56 overall, he's quite young, 21 years of age, New Zealander, 6'4", worth 130,000. We can sell him off for a profit later on, but yeah, can't wait to play with Embolo and Yuri, especially playing them every game in and out. Traore, we managed to receive an offer from Leicester City, 1.9 million. He's currently valuated at 2.3. No way in hell we're going to be letting him go for any lower than 3 million. Polter, Sebastian Polter from Germany, 24 years of age, 71 overall. The thing is, whether or not I play him over that much, I do prefer Emmanuel Thomas, and I do have James Wilson as well. I don't particularly want to be loaning him out to a rival club like Nottingham Forest. So we are going to be playing a 4-1-2-1-2. Embolo up front, Austin on the right, Yuri in the cam, Farah, Phillips and Farlin. Right back, Callum Chambers. Left back, Yun Suk Yun. Wait, what's his name? Yun Suk Young, that's it. Kalka as the centre back. Anua as well, but we're going to be Kalka. Kolka. Is it Kalka or Kolka? I think it's like Korka, but Kalka. Kolka. That's how you say his name. Kolka. Stephen Kolka. That's how you say his name. The former Tottenham Hotspur and Cardiff. But we are changing up the numbers here. Rob Green will get number 1. Chambers number 2. Anua will get 4. Kolka will get number 5. I'm getting used to the names. Yun Suk Yun will get number 3. Farlin or Furlin will get number 6. Phillips Farlin will get number 8. Embolo will get number 7, I think. We'll give Yuri number 10. Charlie Austin can keep his number 9. Obviously, I tried to get it as close as possible. I think Yuri should have number 10, creating the plays. Charlie Austin is the captain of the club. We can't really take him out. Rob Green will be retiring next season, but I think having Charlie Austin as the captain will be a good idea. Gone up a +1, scored 6 goals so far. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has gone up a +1. James Wilson as well will be coming fresh off the bench with Junior Hoylett. So coming up, guys, we have the first match in the championship against Bristol City. We're going... Not really too sure what the... It's like sort of near Wales, Bristol. Never been there. Personally, have been to a lot of British towns and cities, I guess. But Bristol probably would have been cool to visit. But we have a home match against Bristol. We're not actually going to Bristol. We are playing in London, of course. But 23 minutes of transfer negotiations. Holy shit. But I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed it. But guys, if you want a double upload here today, all you have to do is get this video to 1,000 likes and upload the next video. We are playing at Loftus Road with our new squad. Hopefully, Embolo and Yuri Tielemans can sign. Can shine, not sign. What? A little bit tired here today. My apologies. Getting a little bit tongue-tied and whatnot. But let me know in the comment section down below, who do you think will be player of the season? Who do you think will be the Golden Boot? Will it be Embolo? Will it be Charlie Austin? Do you think I will get promoted? I think I will. Especially spending 30 odd million. But to start things off, Bristol City have a free kick in a very dangerous position. Green manages to get the save, but Phillips, just before the 70th minute, gets tackled in the box. Shameful display from Bristol City, and Charlie Austin, the designated penalty kick taker, 77 pens, just before the 70th minute, steps up, goes slightly to the right to make it 1-0 and score the first goal in the FIFA 16 Road to Glory Queen's Park Rangers career mode. I'm so excited. I want to bring QPR like next season. I can't wait. I want to stay in the Premier League. I'm going to avoid relegation, depending on how much money we get from our TV deal. Role playing it. If you if you will. I would like to get some sort of European football, especially if we can improve the squad quite rapidly. I will obviously try to get some pre-contract players. Feghouli, Carrillo, Johan Vertonghen, Mandanda. We'll hunt for them later on, but we'll just have to see how we go. Smith puts in a superb ball, and Bristol City just go wide. But we're on the count. We're actually not on the counter attack. We're on the second half now. Austin plays through Yuri Tielemans, and we managed to make it 2-0 against Bristol City. A very nice goal there to make it 2-0 just before the 57th minute. It feels weird. It feels really different playing with a team with a lower rating. Obviously, you have to build up the play a little bit more, depending on how well we do. If we start battering teams left, right, and centre, I will put up to world class. But we'll just have to see how I do in the first couple of episodes. This is my first match with QPR. Signing Embolo and Yuri Tielemans will help quite significantly. But we're 2-0 up here. Little on the ball, trying to create some space for Bristol City. Just goes wide, and Rob Green wasn't contested. Junior Hoylett, fresh off the bench, unfortunately didn't really have an impact alongside Rubens Loftus-Cheek and James Wilson. But Hoylett with the corner kick whips it in the 90. Charlie Austin couldn't quite apply the finish. But guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on my social media links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you have enjoyed the video and want to see more, 1,000 likes and I'll do a double upload here today. But above all, after you've watched this video, make sure to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure to take care, guys. My name is Simpzy. Thank you very much for watching this stonker episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more content on my channel. Simpzy out. Peace.